Hey guys, Rumbly Superset here, doing the top 5 free games of the week on iOS. It'll be a new series I'll be bringing to my channel here at Rumbly Superset. Basically what I'll be doing is I'll be reviewing some of the top 5 free games I find in the iOS store of the week. So let's go ahead and get started here. We have the first one, Swordigo from Touchfoo. It's a pretty solid 2.5D side-scrolling RPG. They do have online achievements and leaderboards, so that's pretty cool. You can kind of compare yourself to other players. In terms of the gameplay, it's a lot like Mario or Zelda mixed together. It's basically what it is. You take Mario and Zelda, mash it up, and you get this game. So let's going to get started here. I'm going to show you basically what I mean here. So as you can see, it's very similar to Zelda in terms of art style, but it is side-scrolling like a Mario game, so that's where I get that comparison there. So basically what happens is you start off in the main town, and you get quests there, and you come out here and you kill some mobs. You get experience as you hit them and kill them and whatnot. And as you do quests, you also get experience that way as well, which you'll use to level up, and you can go ahead and go to here, see your character level, see how much experience you need to get to the next level. And at each level, you get a chance to increase one of these stats, one of your choice. Obviously, I'm specialized in magic, as you can see there. Then you have your inventory slot here, which basically shows your weapon, your armor, and your spellbolt. And you can buy trinkets later on, which give you the option to assign different elements to either the weapon or the spellbolt. So for instance, I get a trinket of fire, I get a fire weapon. I get a trinket of fire for my magic bolt, I get a fire bolt. Things like that. Then you have your mini-map here. Basically shows you where you are compared to the main town, which is kind of handy, but it also has a tracker for all the treasures in the zone you're in. As you can see here at the bottom, there's stars in each zone, and they fill up for each treasure you find. I have 2 or 3. Obviously, there's one more to go because it's not filled up. Then you have your quest log here, basically showing you the main story. Say, for instance, you want to just skip to the story and get to the action, you can go and do that, and say later on you want to find out what the hell happened during this game. You can go back here and just read up basically what happened, all the dialogue, and basically it gives you a brief summary of basically where you're supposed to be heading back to do your quest and stuff like that. Then you have your settings, of course, where you can mess with music, sound, configure controls, and you have access to your achievements and leaderboards here as well. So let's go ahead and just run around here a bit, show you what this game's all about. Just chop some bushes, kill some mobs. Maybe I can get to the next area. I think I needed to get that box up there. You do have puzzles here you can go ahead and try to solve. I think a lot of times you have to solve them anyways because you have to get to the next area, and that's the only way is by solving the puzzle. So let's go ahead and go up here. Yeah. Go ahead and grab this. Oh shoot, that was not expected. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, taste my magic bolt. Go ahead and run over here. Boom. Boom. And you do have a main town, like I said, is where you're going to get all your main quests, and you can purchase all your items like potions and armor and different weapons and whatnot. So I got over that. So that's basically the game right there. This is basically how it plays out. Again, this is Swordigo from Touchfoo, and definitely check it out. I would definitely recommend this game, especially if you're fans of the Mario or Zelda type genres. So our next free game of the week is Noble Nutlings from Bloomlagoon. It's very reminiscent of Angry Birds in case you guys played that game in terms of art style and the UI, but the game itself is almost completely different, but it's still insanely addictive and insanely fun. So let's go and get started here. Start level 8, I guess. Basically how it plays out is you have this little area here where you're going to be driving on with your cart, and it has dips and valleys and TNT boxes which give you boosts, and you have these like structures you're supposed to tear down, or these worms you're supposed to run over, and you get coins for that. But the overall score is determined by how many acorns you get or how fast you got to the finish line. And you can also do flips and whatnot to get extra coins or some clovers, which allow you to use a lottery at the end. So let's go and get started here. You do have an option at every round before you start to customize your cart, and each one of these things give you different stats like stability or weight. You have tons of options here. You have a shoe, banana. I don't have the gold for that. I'll have to play a little bit more. You have wheels, you have like oranges, you have like actual tires, tomatoes. Like I said, they have different stats here, acceleration and speed. So let's go ahead and get started here. You have on the bottom right your acceleration button, and you just basically tilt your iPad left or right to steer your cart. You got a little boost there. Yeah, do some flips. Landed. Oh, dang. You do fall apart, but you can just continue from where you are. It just rebuilds itself. So it's a pretty fun game. There's different paths you can take. Oh, that's no good. I don't know how I'm going to do this one. Let's see. Boom. Okay. Got it. There we go. Yeah, that's what I like to see. There we go. Dang, doing good, dude. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom. Oh, dang, I fell apart there. So this is basically how the game plays out. You try to reach the end as fast as you can. I'm not doing so well, but there's tons of levels. There's 36 in all, and there's more to come. It's like I said, it's very reminiscent of Angry Birds. Even the way you just pick it up, play it, put it down. It's one of those games you can just kind of like play on the go real quick, and it's insanely fun. So definitely check it out. I definitely recommend it. Again, it's Noble Nutlings from Bloomlagoon. So our next free game of the week is Punch Quest from Rocketcat Games. It's a pretty cool endless runner slash action punching game. It's kind of a unique type of game to the endless runner genre. But basically what happens is you're this one guy right here. You're going to punch your way through the level, and because it is endless, you're just basically competing against yourself to find out what the highest score you can get is. But as you do go through the level, you do get currency, which is called punches, which you can use to purchase these power skills, whether it's power 1, 2, or get new super moves, the Skull Cracker, or the Dead Explosion, kind of cool stuff. And you can customize your avatar here as well, or get boosts, or whatever like you actually are looking for here. I only have 1,400 punchos, which isn't much for a lot of these things. You can see here, it takes quite a bit of punchos to get anything here. But, I mean, the game's pretty fun. I mean, let's go ahead and try it out and see how it looks like. Let's go ahead and fight. So like I said here, you're just this one guy punching. You have the right button, which is your basic punch, and your left button, which is like your uppercut. And you're basically just punching your way through. You got to make sure you get to hit certain guys certain ways, otherwise you get hurt. Get some of these items up there, like that pot, which gives you like boosts as well. Whether it's like score boost or more health or what have you. And at the bottom, you'll see that there's a bar there, and as I punch mobs, or punch anything really, the bar increases. And as that bar finally reaches its final point at the very right, I unlock my super move, which is called Grillin' right now, which you can unlock more later on, as I showed you. And then you run into like these mini bosses from time to time. As you can see here, I have this giant skull out to fight, and hopefully I can get my super move on him real quick. And basically, this is the game right here. You're just going to try to get as far as you can, compete against yourself. Ooh, that hurt. Looks like I can punch with skulls, though. And, yeah, so it's pretty fun. Again, this is Punch Quest from Rocketcat Games. I would definitely take a look at this. It's a pretty fun game to pick up and put down every now and again. Like I said before, with the Noble Nutlings. It's kind of an alternative to one of those Angry Bird type things. Yeah, beat that guy up. But yeah, so definitely check it out. It's definitely worth looking at. Alright, so let's go and go to my next game real quick. So the next free game in the App Store is Six Guns Multiplayer from Gameloft. It's an update they brought to the original Six Guns game, but now you can bring your character from the single-player world and bring it into this world where you compete against other players. They only have one mode as of right now, basically where you're doing capture the flag, and you can either like perch up there and shoot down with a sniper rifle, or you can run around with a shotgun like I am. It's a pretty fun game, especially since it's a free game, and it still looks pretty nice, especially for its age. So if you're looking for a free game to play that's pretty competitive, and you can actually like play outside of multiplayer as well, this is definitely a game to look at. I definitely would recommend it. I have a lot of fun with this game. You even get experience and achievements in multiplayer. I just did a headshot on that guy. That was pretty cool. You can see here you get experience and money, so you can progress your character through multiplayer now and not just single player. So in case you're tired of doing some quests and you're just grinding those quests, you can go ahead and take this alternative route and just level up your guy through multiplayer games. Let's see if I can get to this. Oh my goodness. Go, 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 go. Go, go. No, 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 not that way. Oh my goodness. See if I can capture this flag. Yeah. I'm gonna get it. Oh yeah. Alright, so let's go to the next game real quick. So the final free game of the week is Blockheads from Majik Jungle Software. Basically what it is, it's kind of like a Minecraft Junk Jack mix. The way it plays out is the same as those titles, where it's basically a sandbox where you build, and there's like day and night cycles, and you can collect materials and build shelter and do all this other stuff, like crafting tables and stuff like that too. But the way it plays is it is side scrolling, so kind of like Junk Jack, where it's just up and down. but it does have that Minecraft feel and look to it. So let's go ahead and just see what we can do here. Basically the way it works is, initially I had trouble like figuring out how to make a craft table. Basically what you do is you just click this top right gem here, and you can portal in a workbench, which requires just dirt, like one block of dirt. And once you do that, then at that point you don't need this little portal anymore, other than to warp in when you die. But you can get out of that, and you can just go ahead and you go over here and pick it up, obviously, once it's done being made, and then you go and place it wherever you want to place it. So I placed it right here inside my house, as you can see. That's my original one right there. And then I made a wooden workbench, which you can make even more items with. Let's go ahead and see what we can make here. We can make a bed, we can make a chest, some ladders, some doors, trap doors. And as you progress further, you can make other workbenches as well. Let's go ahead and see. You can make a level 2 workbench, and it goes on to the tailor's bench and all that stuff. And you have a bunch of things you can make here. It's just an abundance of things. You can make a campfire. It's pretty cool. Let me go ahead and make one real quick. But basically how it works is you just place blocks, and similar to Minecraft where you have to make a shelter for night, to mine trees, you just go ahead and click on the tree stump, and it's going to tear it down. You don't have to take down the entire thing one block at a time. Fortunately for this game, basically you just take down one part of the tree, and the entire tree falls. That's pretty cool. Another thing too is sometimes you gotta watch out. There's like creatures on the actual tree. I think there's like a gorilla or a monkey or something up there. If you can see, if I take down that tree, he falls down and like attacks me. There's like a donkey around here. There he is. So far, I haven't been attacked at night. I'm hoping that there will be some kind of creatures to defend against. I'm not quite sure what this all entails. See, I can add fuel, campfire. What can I make? I can make torches, embers, cooked dodo meat. So there's quite a few things you can do here. Basically, like I said, you just tap to dig. I'm going to tap that real quick. And you can queue them up as well, so I can go and queue these up. So once he's done with that first one, he'll go on to the next block in sequential order there. So we can go and cancel them too. I'm going to go ahead and let him tear that one down since he's almost already done. And then that's basically the game right there. You just keep building, a lot like Minecraft, until your heart's content. So this was Blockheads from Majik Jungle Software. Definitely check it out, especially if you're into those kind of sandbox type games. I know I am, so I'll probably be playing more of this. So that was it for my top 5 free games of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I'll be bringing new episodes every week, so I hope that you guys will be looking forward to these. Hopefully it'll be a success, and that it'll actually be something that you guys are interested in. So I'll see you guys later. Later.